Hey everyone, welcome back to Installation 00 and more specifically, welcome to the Armory. This is where all weapons from Halo lore will be featured and analysed in detail, and today we have a new addition to the UNSC arsenal. In this episode, we look at the Bandit. Let's begin. Manufactured by Savine Arms under license from Mizraia Armory, the M392 is standard issue for the Gao and Venetian militia units. Sangheili markings on the weapon show Savine's commitment to reaching new markets on former Covenant worlds, and their determination to create a bridge between species in the name of profit. The rifle has seen very rapid uptake by the UNSC armed forces. It's actually a significantly older model of weapon than most in circulation post-Human Covenant War, but due to the significant setbacks humanity has seen in the years since, particularly in the case of the Created War and the Banished immediately following, older weapons are being called upon to keep the front lines supplied. The Bandit benefits from using a very well-established ammunition, minimalist electronic suites, and being user-serviceable even on the front lines. The Bandit bears the classic bullpup design with ambidextrous safety and fire selector switches, a cutlass-style trigger guard, multiple accessory rails, and iron sights. This weapon is one of precision at close to medium range, and can be smart-linked to the Spartan HUD suites, allowing relatively good performance at long range in the hands of a skilled marksman, and as such has seen extensive use with Spartan 3 operatives, particularly those of the Headhunters and the Lone Wolves. The Bandit measures 46.9 inches or 119 centimeters in length, approximately 3.2 inches or 8 centimeters in width, and around 6.9 inches or 17.5 centimeters in height. The M392 Bandit is a production variant of the M692 DMR designated marksman rifle, a semi-automatic rifle that first entered service with the UNSC Army in 2512. It fires the 7.62 by 51mm rounds that are fed by a detachable box magazine, typically holding 15 rounds. The M392 features a raised mounting rail for optics and is commonly paired with an EVOS-D optical scope, though can be used without a sight. The Bandit is a semi-automatic rifle with the firing mode easily selectable by the user. The upper Picatinny rail can mount an optical and SmartLink scope, but is just as effective of a weapon without it. Positioned on the rear of the rail and the barrel just rear of the muzzle is the iron sights, with a torch mounted just below and on the left-hand side of the weapon. The muzzle brake features a 4-prong brake that redirects gases both vertically and horizontally to aid in recoil dampening, minimise barrel rise, and reduce muzzle flash visible to opponents. The weapon features a basic electronic suite that gives a digital readout of the available ammunition in the mag directly below the weapons rail. It carries basic wireless weapon ID and status systems for interface with Marine HUD eyepieces and goggles, as well as ODST visors and Mjolnir HUD BIOSes. The final feature of the electronic suite being the ability to link for targeting reticles and smart linking for HUD-assisted zoom. The M392 served as a replacement to the older M295 DMR, also manufactured by Mizraia, and remained a stalwart favourite for Spartan strike teams. It is the UNSC Army's standard issue marksman rifle and saw action during the late insurrection and well into the Human Covenant War, despite being mostly phased out by the BR-55 battle rifle in other branches. Although its replacement, the M395 DMR, broadly supplanted it, the M392 was still in active service with the Army and Marine Reserve units circa 2558. The Bandit fires the 7.62 by 51mm cartridge, sometimes shortened to 7.62mm, from a 15-round magazine. The 7.62 is the standard issue ammo type employed by the UNSC's assault rifles, the M392, 395 DMRs, the M739 light machine gun, and the AIE 486H HMG. The projectile's armour-piercing capabilities stem from its specially hardened construction, and a skilled marksman can reliably take down even a shielded and armoured target in just 5 shots, affording the shooter the ability to neutralise 3 targets before expending the magazine and needing to reload. UNSC infantry combat armour is normally capable of preventing lethal penetration at close range from a limited burst at the cost of bruising and significant discomfort, though infantry and even light vehicles or aircraft such as unshielded Covenant Banshees are susceptible to fatal damage under sustained, accurate fire. Energy shields drastically reduce the ammunition stopping power normally, as a great deal of concentrated fire from multiple weapons or an extended period of continuous automatic fire from a single weapon is needed to overwhelm them, but the rounds of the Bandit, however, are capable of taking down unprotected targets quickly and cleanly, and the fact that it can kill an armoured and shielded target in just 5 shots suggests the muzzle velocity of the Bandit is significantly higher, although no official word has been released to this effect, and it wouldn't make a huge amount of sense because it's still the same bullet. In the hands of a skilled operator, the Bandit can dispatch enemies in as little as 5 well-placed shots at decent pacing, allowing for 3 kills per mag at optimal levels. The weapon performs well at both close and medium range, and its electronic suite and HUD interface aid in accuracy out to medium to long distance. The weapon is rugged and reliable, and ammunition can be found in abundance, making it particularly good for units who may be on mission for prolonged periods away from typical logistical support. At long range, the weapon does begin to show its Achilles heel. It's quite easy to pace the shots poorly and immensely sacrifice accuracy even at close range if the user is used to a higher rate of fire. The weapon length makes it one of the longer rifles in service and can be difficult to quickly aim and fire in very tight quarters. Overall though, the Bandit is a powerful and versatile weapon with a modest but useful tactical electronic suite. Its modularity and impressive standardised features make it a weapon of utility with good foundational support to add accessories to make best use of the weapon's capabilities should the operator desire. In the hands of a skilled marksman, this weapon is more than capable of giving all the lethal force a unit would require in a wide array of combat zones and scenarios, and despite its age, its best days may yet be ahead of it. Thanks for watching. If I could respectfully ask, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the subscribe button and the little bell icon so you're told the second a new video hits the shelves. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed, and if not, it's not a problem. And be sure to pop a comment below to throw me an idea on what you want to see next. Massive thanks to my awesome patrons, Spartan10148, the Metarch of my facility, Falcon, Prophet, Leon, Sylphia, Mikhail and Irrefutable, the monitors of the array, Darian, Flaming Halo, Cameron, Spartan0137, the Cave Potato, Andrew, Shia, Dakota and Ghost, my diligent sub-monitors, my fleet of Strato Sentinels, and my loyal enforcers, and all other patrons who have supported the channel and helped keep the domain operational. Huge props and recognition to Todd Morrison, Spartan137, Wesley Stuckey and Jacob Kemp for jumping on as Tier 0 Transcendent YouTube members. You guys are epic. Shout out to John for reasons. And if you want to help support the channel and score yourself tons of perks and merch, head over to Patreon or consider becoming a YouTube member. Links, as ever, are in the description. Much love, take it easy everyone, and find peace in the domain.